The heat is rising in Las Vegas, and it's not just the weather. Another day of mandatory minicamp is in the books, and under head coach Pete Carroll, things are starting to get serious. The intensity, sky high, the energy, off the charts. And there's one name lighting it all up, a rookie wide receiver who's not just fitting in. He's standing out. This young Raider is taking first-team reps and making plays that are turning heads across the field. Coaches are noticing, teammates are nodding in approval, and fans, they're already buzzing. But before we jump into the full breakdown of today's highlights, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and ring the bell icon so you never miss the latest on the silver and black. Let's move on to the latest from Raiders camp. The stretch periods and positional drills gave us a clear look at one defensive weapon making waves, Jeremy Chinn. Under the guidance of defensive coordinator Patrick Graham, Chinn is being unleashed like a Swiss Army knife. One moment he's at safety, the next he's floating into the nickel roll. He's everywhere. And that versatility? It's exactly what made him a standout in Carolina during his early years. Jeremy Chinn isn't just fitting into Patrick Graham's system. He's becoming the centerpiece of it. The Raiders' defensive coordinator is moving him like a chess master uses a queen, lining him up in the box, dropping him into the deep field, sliding him into the nickel. Everywhere you look, Chinn's there. And make no mistake, this version of Chinn looks ready to dominate. The breakout is brewing. Now, let's talk about the rookie that's got everyone whispering at camp, Dante Thornton. This kid is a problem for defenders. Standing 6 feet 5 inches with blazing 4.3 speed, he's not just tall and fast, he's fearless. Today he pulled down a touchdown in traffic with 2 defenders wrapped around him like a blanket. Didn't matter, he just rose above, snatched the ball from the sky, and walked away like it was routine. Thornton, a transfer from Tennessee, and originally Oregon, has been turning heads since the offseason began. Coaches are already seeing starter potential, and it's not just about his receiving skills. He blocks, he hustles, he competes. Everything about him screams NFL ready. And it's not just the offensive side making moves. On defense, reps from linebacker Michael Barrett and veteran Jaylon Smith gave a glimpse into the team's growing depth. Barrett, wearing number 43, showed solid instincts on his reps, while Smith followed up with his trademark aggression. Both are in tight competition, and every snap counts. The linebacker competition in Las Vegas is heating up fast. You've got Tommy Eichenberg, Cody Lindenberg, number 55, Jaylon Smith, and Michael Barrett, all rotating through valuable reps. And so far, no one's backing down. The early action at Minicamp shows a unit fighting to prove it can bring back that old-school Raider toughness. On the defensive line, Adam Butler is making his presence felt. There's growing confidence within the building that Butler could be one of the most underrated disruptors in the league this year. He's looked sharper with each practice, shaking off minor absences to return stronger every time. If he stays healthy, this front could become something special. Now, while Christian Wilkins is attending camp, he hasn't returned to full activity just yet. He's still working his way back to 100%, but there's no rush. The Raiders are clearly taking the smart, long-term approach with their star acquisition. Shifting to the offense, early red zone reps weren't pretty. The unit struggled to find rhythm until Aidan O'Connell stepped in. Once he got going, things started to click. He delivered a sharp strike to Jack Beck, threading the needle with confidence. It's a small moment, but one that hints at his growing poise under pressure. With minicamp continuing for a few more days before the off-season break, every rep counts, and the Raiders are making sure no opportunity is wasted. With minicamp wrapping up soon, the Raiders will take a short break before returning to the field in mid-July. But don't let the pause fool you. This roster is already buzzing with storylines. One of the most reassuring sights at practice was Kolton Miller back on the field. After weeks of speculation about his contract situation, Miller showed up, helmet on, working right alongside his teammates. That's leadership. He didn't just show up, he was hands-on, guiding younger tackles like Caleb Rogers and Thayer Munford through reps and reads. Say what you want, but Kolton remains one of the foundation pieces of this offensive line. He's been quietly consistent for years, anchoring the left side and keeping quarterbacks upright. Now he's stepping into more of a mentor role, and that could make a huge difference in the development of this young unit. Though full footage was limited, we did catch a glimpse of the offense getting extra reps in. Running back Ashton Jeanty has been gaining chemistry with the quarterbacks, especially Geno Smith, who made a point to jump in and take reps directly with Jeanty. That's the kind of competitive drive you want from a veteran QB. No wasted chances. Elsewhere, the offense continues to build chemistry. From Raheem Mostert's explosive cuts to Brock Bowers running crisp routes, it's clear that no one's easing into this offseason. The energy is real, and the focus is locked in. Training camp is now just weeks away, and it's shaping up to be a pivotal moment for the Las Vegas Raiders. Minicamp gave us some early glimpses, but training camp will be the real test, the time when roles are earned, depth charts shift, and the true identity of this team starts to form. One player worth keeping a close eye on is Tyree Wilson. The coaching staff isn't holding him back. They're lining him up all across the defensive front. He's quicker off the edge, stronger in the trenches, and visibly more confident. Wilson's transformation could be one of the biggest stories to follow heading into camp. Although footage from today's practice was limited, the effort wasn't. The Raiders continue to lay the groundwork for what could be a much more physical, faster, and more aggressive season. And as the team prepares to return in mid-July, every single rep from this point on is going to matter. The countdown to training camp has officially begun, and with it, the pressure and potential of a new era in Raiders football.